How long do you think Billy Donovan has been at Florida? Your answer? 17 years. But does it feel like 17 years?
Some days it doesn't go by fast, but no, it's really unbelievable for me that I can't believe, how quickly it has gone by in so many different respects.
So the dean of SEC coaches has spent more than a third of his life with the Gators. Quite a rarity in this day and age of coaches being carouseled in and out of programs. Donovan is a winner and a survivor. But how much has he changed since he took over in Gainesville at the ripe young age of 30?
Through life and your experiences and different things you go through, I think you're always changing and evolving as a person. I hope it's for the better. How I've changed, so to speak, as a coach, those kind of things, I'm not really sure. There's certain things philosophically I've always believed in that we still do today. But I think probably managing different situations, managing different moments in the season. But I think that I've grown, changed, probably gotten older, more mature as I've gone through it for 17 years, and hopefully have gotten better.
So Billy Donovan's been a Gator for quite some time. How long? When he took over this Gator program, his son Billy Jr. was only 4 years old. These days, Billy Jr. is now playing for the Gators, transferring in this season from Catholic University.
I've already seen our relationship kind of change for the better, which is pretty cool, which I never thought that would happen. But I just look at him differently now. And with these next 2 years, or however long I'm here, I think it's going to continue to grow in a real positive way.
First time Billy D may have a son on his bench, but amazingly, with all of his recruiting success, it's only the second time he lost a player via the one and done rule. Bradley Beal jumped to the NBA, but Donovan has made it a point in recent years to augment his roster with talented transfers. Last year, he brought in guard Mike Rosario from Rutgers. This year, he welcomed in center DeMontre Harris from South Carolina and forward Dorian Finley-Smith from the ACC and Virginia Tech.
He just always told me from in high school that I was a player. Like, he always had faith in me and always told me that I had a chance to be great. And that kind of stuck with me all the way through when I was in South Carolina. And when I decided to transfer, he was the first one on my list to transfer to. So it's just him being like, he's a people's person. He loves his family. He's a family person. And like, he really don't tell you no lie. Even whenever you don't want to hear it, he will never lie to you. So I love that about him.
He just draws a lot of players, that have a lot of talent and guys that he knows that been through a lot, and he wants to bring a guy in and show him what this program about and really show him that you can be successful from being coached by him.
So Donovan has adapted with the ever-changing world of college basketball, avoided off-the-court problems while consistently churning out NCAA tourney contenders. But what about college basketball has changed for him?
I think the landscape of college basketball has always been changing. The recruiting rules have changed. We went through a long period of time where you couldn't call, you couldn't really text message. Now that's opened up, now you can do it. The importance, of diet and nutrition and rest and managing practice, the intensity of practice. You're always walking a fine line. Are you doing too much or you're not doing enough?
So the sport constantly changes, but when it comes to the Gators, there is one constant: Billy Donovan, a tradition the Gators continue to celebrate. In Gainesville, Mike Neighbors for CST Tonight.